6:37 happening today. The Gilbert Town Council will begin a meeting that could have a huge turnout from this community as the town looks to raise water rates yet again.
Yeah, this is a story that we've been tracking for months, hearing from residents who say their bills have skyrocketed. In fact, they've already seen price hikes of 48% and then 25%. Our Jamie Warren, she's live this morning at a farm in Gilbert. Jamie, that landowner there among so many people who are fighting this.
Yeah, I mean, they use a lot of water here. We're surrounded by horses. It is breakfast time, but these cute little gentle giants, they do use a lot of water to stay hydrated. So I have the owner here, Rachel Jones. Rachel, if you could kind of explain to us, I mean, your water bill has already gone up by thousands of dollars.
Yeah, our water bill went up by 400% last April when they implemented the newest tier pricing system.
So tonight, there's another vote taking place that could raise rates by another 25%.
Correct.
What would that mean for you all?
Well, it would mean we'd have to raise rates again. These aren't wealthy clients. Like this Dulce here is owned by a college student. At some point, it's not sustainable. So I guess, we'll see. It's still a little up in the air depending on what the council decides tonight.
I mean, what would that mean for your business, though? You said it's not sustainable, so
right.
How would that impact
I would
you?
have to raise rates. I teach riding lessons. It's not like I'm a big corporation, a Walmart or something that can eat these increased costs. So I'd have to raise rates. And at some point, the people that take lessons and that own these horses would either be able to afford to continue to do it or not.
How does that make you feel knowing that you're having to make these tough choices?
I just think it's sad. I really think it's sad for me because ultimately the worst case scenario, I would have to sell the property. This too would turn into apartments or more houses or whatever. And I just think that's sad. That's sad for Gilbert that they're putting us in that position. I mean, they call me a heritage property. So hopefully the town council still sees the value in keeping some of these bigger properties.
Yeah, I could see just how much clearly this means to you and everyone else.
And everybody else,
here.
yeah. I mean, I teach families. I have moms and daughters. I have grandmothers. I have generations of people that take lessons here and have, for the last 30 years. So to lose that, it would be sad for me and also sad for all the families that have grown up here.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us this morning, because clearly this is something that you have said to me. A lot of folks don't even know this is happening until they look at their bill and they say, oh my goodness, I did not even know this was being brought up.
Right.
So that's why we're sharing this morning. That meeting is happening at 6:30 tonight.
6:30 tonight, yes.
You'll be there.
I'll be there.
Plenty of other residents will be there as well.
Hopefully.
And just so you guys know, I did reach out to all of the council members about this. They tell me that they are working on some sort of tiered approach that could hopefully bring some relief specifically for business owners or those who are on larger properties, but that is still being worked out. So there's a lot to go through here, and that is why folks like Rachel, who we're listening to this morning, really want to see everyone turn out at this meeting so that hopefully everyone here in the town could get some clarity on what's happening tonight. The town of Gilbert, by the way, has said that these rate raises are needed because of the shortage in the Colorado River right now impacting everything. But we're going to post much more about this on our website, abc15.com. But for now, Kaylee and Nick, I'll go ahead and send things back to you.
It shows the human side of this. These aren't just numbers on a bill that shows up right in the mailbox or, something we auto pay on. These are people, these are communities, and we need to make sure that those voices are heard.
Yeah, 400% seeing your water bill go up that much. I don't know how anyone affords that. So, Jamie, I know you will continue to follow up on this issue. I want to mention, too, ABC 15 investigator Ann Ryman will be at tonight's meeting, and she will give us an update as well. But a fantastic human perspective there, like you said, on how this is really impacting people.